Hey everybody, welcome to Falcon Plays 60 Seconds. We did a one-shot on 60 Seconds, and at least I did a one-shot, right? You guys checked it out, and there was an overwhelming response for the game itself. People wanted to see more of the game itself. So, all that said and done, let's get into the new game over here as well. And let's see what we're looking at here. We're going to do Apocalypse, obviously, which obviously combines scavenging and survival into one game mode. So we'll pick this up over here. Now, the difficulty over here, this does not affect any of the events or anything in-game. The only thing this does, as I've mentioned before, is that it gives you a little bit of extra time before the bombs drop to kind of scope out the house and see where there's important items, etc., etc. I also like how these are actually named after nuclear bombs of the past here. Little boy, fat man, Tsar, bomba. Alrighty, so we're going to be going with fat man just for the hell of it. I could do little boy as well, but fat man seems fine. Let's begin our adventure over here. Alrighty, so let's see here. We have daughter, we have Boy Scout magazine, playing cards, and water. Remember, daughter is 3 spots. We have son, wife, insecticide. Okay, here's what we do. I'm thinking I want to save everybody this time around, just to give myself more of a challenge, so I'll pick up the bigger items, which would be the wife. Oh, hey, check this out. Gas mask and fire axe all together. Perfect. I like that one. So all we need now is to dump the items off, my friend. I got time to dilly-dally here. So we'll pick up daughter, get her out of the way. We have some water as well. Perfect. I see the rifle. See insecticide as well. We'll pick up insecticide just for any sort of bugs. Medkits over here. Perfect. And then we have the radio as well, which is going to be really useful. Okay. Dump that off. Next in line, we have water and food. I'm going to do 1, 2, and pick up a rifle, I'm thinking. Alrighty. So, how are we doing with water and food so far? I'm not sure, but I think we need a little bit more important items as well. Boy Scout magazine could be pretty useful. Pick up food, and we'll pick up maybe chessboard. I would love to pick up that flashlight. Pick up the flashlight, sir. There you go. Run back, run back, run back. We have the map as well here. Can we make it for the map? Nope, can't make it for the map. Well, that's unfortunate. It was just right there. Just right there, but if I grabbed it, I don't think I was going to make it back into the safe area before everything went down. So let's see how we did here. I'm not sure how it went. I feel like it went pretty decent, but... Oh, water. Of course. Water is going to be the one that's going to kick our ass. Got no map. Limited water. We have really important items, though. We have fire axe, we have radio, medkit, gas mask. Alrighty. Well, let's see how it plays out for us here. Day number 1. Everything should be fine. Blah, 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 blah. We've already read this before. Nothing really need to explain there. We've never seen another one, but we're sure it's a good amount of supplies in our shelter. Correct. So first day, we don't have to give any water off or any food, so we'll skip this over. There are only so many things you can do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play more games? They're just for kids, you know. Alrighty, let's continue going forward here. So day number 2. What's going on in day number 2? There's a bunch of static happening here. Maybe something's going on in the radio. We played Truth or Dare. When it turned out, we only kept asking questions, and the most common was, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? We decided that's enough games for now. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Timmy seems okay, and Dolores is fine thus far, and so is Ted. Alrighty, so no water needed, no food. We'll skip this over. Day 2, our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now, so yeah, we're not going to be doing any of this. This actually came after the update. If you remember, for the one-shot, this wasn't an option every single time. Now every single day you have an option to send somebody out there to find some supplies, but with the option of possibly getting radioactive sickness and whatnot. So, this is a pretty cool addition, definitely. Alright, day 2. There's nothing more annoying than silence, and that's all we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We sure know staring at it won't help. Oh, our radio's broken? No! Let's try fixing it. We have a Boy Scout magazine, right? Maybe Ted could over here kind of jimmy it open and fix something out. Nope, just static. It's broken. We have lost the radio already. That's a great start right there, isn't it? Well, that didn't go so well, and so we broke the damn thing. Technology changes so fast these days it's hard to keep up. Who needs a radio anyway? Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now he could use some water. Okay, so it's time to give him water. Now, from what I know, you could probably go 2 days after the initial ask for water without, you know, them dying. So we're going to push it as much as we can, which is 2 days. So right now, no water still. We could go outside, but it's still highly radioactive, so nope. There are only so many things you can do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play some games? They're not just for kids, you know. Alright, no crazy event for number 3 here, so we'll see. We're going to go up to day 5. Day 5 is when we're actually going to give some water away. Day 4. We decided to act our scenes from our favorite movies to amuse ourselves, at least for a moment. For some reason, every time we picked a new scene, we ended up with one from a Humphrey Bogart film. It is the time the game takes place, right? Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Alright, so they still need some water. Alrighty. You guys get water day 5, okay? Don't rush me. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop, yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should someone go answer it? Absolutely not. That sounds like a terrible idea, right? Yeah, no, I'm gonna say no. That seems a little bit too sketchy. Just a phone ringing out there in the wasteland now? Nope. Absolutely not. Day 5. So now you guys do have to drink water. It's just way too dangerous to just randomly run to a ringing phone in the middle of the radioactive ghost town. We're not taking any chances. It took a while before the ringing stopped. It was pretty annoying for all of us. So water is what we have to give away this time around. We only have 2 bottles of water. It's going to be pretty bad for us down the line. So 1 bottle of water feeds them 1 time. Okay, so we have enough for 1 more ration of water, and then we're kind of a little bit boned here. The contamination of our town is still strong, so we're not going to go ahead and send anybody out there right now. It's tough surviving these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon, or else. Alrighty, what do we have here? Day 6, huh? Alright, let's check this out. Or else we might end up dead in some wasteland ditch. That's not something we are looking forward to. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Nothing new to report on Tommy. Dolores is fine as well, and there's nothing going on with Ted. Alrighty, ration supplies? Nope, not just yet. Contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness, so we're going to hold off on that for a bit longer here. It's difficult to keep track of time down here, but at least we remembered it's Timmy's birthday today. He's growing so fast. We should get him something every big boy wants for his... Which birthday is this again? Right. Okay, so we can give him a chessboard, Boy Scout, or the medkit. I'm going to give him the chessboard, I guess, or the checkers board, one or the other. Don't want to give him the Boy Scout magazine, because what if giving him this turns him into, like, this amazing wasteland survival dude? You know, but what if we lose it completely just by giving it to him? Why we would lose it, I don't know, but imagine if we lost this and we could use this to fix things. I'm gonna give him the chessboard or the checkers board, whatever. I'm sorry, man, I'm more of a dude of chess. What can I say? So the checkers board is still there, so it wasn't gonna go anywhere, I guess. When we were taking over cover into shelter, we barely had time to grab anything, so the checkers set is missing half its pieces. It seems you can still play 1/2, since Timmy has been enjoying himself. Well, that's good, at least he's happy. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Timmy is fine, and Dolores is fine, and so is Ted. Okay, so good gift, Dad. We'll skip to silver. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. We're going to hold off a bit longer, so in day 7 it doesn't seem to be strong anymore, which is pretty ideal. Oh dear, we just remembered we planned on taking a trip south in 2 months. If it's still there, we are going, right? We're pretty sure they don't bomb warm places. I wouldn't be so sure about that, but okay. Day 8. So more than likely, right now, water is going to become an issue again. Let's just leave all those questions to be for now. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Everyone has to drink, including Mary Jane. So water, and Mary Jane is hungry. Big surprise there, right? Is she the only one that's hungry? Yes. Okay. So no water just yet. We're going to give water in day 10. So for now, we'll just give her some food. Skip forward. Contamination is still strong. It's unfortunate. I thought I was starting to lower down a little bit. Of course, it's only been 8 days, Falcon. How would it lower that fast? Well, don't ask questions, dog. Day 8. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we could get out and just leave? Walk the surface like we used to, smell the fumes and pollution, and that's the scent of freedom we miss. I'm gonna have a little bit of coffee here meanwhile, if you don't mind. Oh, of course, the coffee's like now lukewarm as well, but so be it. Okay, day 9. We can take care of ourselves. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Water for Timmy would be nice. Dolores, needs some water. And she's also getting hungry, and Ted is hungry. Okay. So we'll go with food. Water is until tomorrow, guys. You know the routine now. The area is still irradiated. We're gonna skip it for now. What is that? It seems like a distant rumble. But it's getting louder. And why is everything shaking? Oh god, it's a quake. Ah, fuck. Okay, what can we spare to lose right now? I'm gonna say we could spare to lose the flashlight over the gas mask, right? This is the most irritating event you can get, by the way. I did a run just on my own time, and on day 2, I got the earthquake one, and I had all 3 of these items. And what happens is you could only save 1. You literally lose 2 of the items shown over here from this event. Luckily for me, or I guess unluckily for me, we already lost the radio because of some other bullshit event, so I could at least save the gas mask. But on day 2, off camera, I lost both gas mask and flashlight, and I was only able to save the radio. It was so annoying. This is a bullshit event. I'm going to pick up the gas mask for sure, though. We'll lose the flashlight, but so be it. Although maybe it's not a for sure thing that you'll lose it. Nope, we lost it. It's broken. Oh well. Day 10. We got to the gas mask in time, just before it was about to get smashed by jumping pieces of furniture. That was one hell of a quake. Let's try to stay positive. This was hardly anything compared to the nuke that dropped recently. You know the one, right? We lost the flashlight. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy doesn't eat much, but he should drink. And Dolores has to drink sometime, and Ted is really thirsty. Alrighty, so that's the last of our water, guys, so enjoy it. We are going to die of dehydration. And you're hungry, right? So we'll give you some food. Okay. Next. We're not certain about the situation on the surface. The trip could be risky, but we could really use some supplies. Yeah, you're telling me. You know what? It's about time that we send somebody out there. Now, if I'm right, if Ted dies, it's game over. So, it sounds really morbid, but our family members other than Ted are a little bit expendable, so how about, you know, if Timmy's in good health and he's full of optimism, we could send Timmy out there. So we'll send, should we start preparing an expedition for tomorrow? Yes, I want to send Timmy. Yeah, so let's go forward here. It's a high time we stop wondering about what's going on and start asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So, how about tuning to a radio station and learning a thing or two about the brave new world? Yeah, well, I have news about that one. We have no radio, so that's not gonna happen right now. Day 11. Alrighty, so who's gonna be going out there? Timmy. Gotta be Timmy. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying out loud. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Dolores would really love to eat something, and this morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. So Dolores is hungry, huh? How long can you go without food? We could do water 2 days, huh? Would food be the same thing? Maybe. I'll hold off on the food one more turn here, before we actually feed her. Alright, it's about time we chose someone to scavenge the remains in the town in search of supplies. Who will it be? It's gotta be Timmy. Sorry, Timmy. My youngest son. My firstborn son, you are going to be the brave individual for us, the hero that we need. Alright, day 12. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Dolores would really love to eat something. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. So, 2 people are getting hungry. So far we have negative or 1 day without food, and you're hungry today. So we're going to hold off a bit longer. I think we feed Dolores tomorrow. And we'll see if we can at least push it to 2 days. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. Seriously sick. It smells really bad down here and doesn't seem like it'll get any better over the next couple of days. How about we do something to fix it? If we don't wash ourselves, well... What do you mean wash myself? The only thing I could do is, use this to wash myself? What do you... What? Oh... It smells really bad down here. It doesn't seem like it'll get any better over the next couple of days. How about we do something to fix it? Look, dog. I'm not a genius here or anything like that, but I figure if we use this insecticide to clean the area, we're gonna kill ourselves, right? No, we can't use anything. I'm not sure what you use the ammunition for either. Maybe... I don't know. We can't do anything about this. I'm not gonna use insecticide to wash ourselves. That sounds like a fucking accident waiting to happen. Well, this is even worse then. They're turning into zombies, apparently. Alrighty. The world has ended. Who cares about showering? We can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It will still be like a camping trip. It will... Oh no, that smell is just terrible. Don't puke. Don't... We puked. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Everyone has to drink, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Nope. Mary Jane contracted an illness. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Dolores has to drink sometime. She got ill. Ted is hungry. Should drink something soon. Infected with something. Alright, everybody's thirsty and hungry. We only have 1 med kit to save 1 person right now, too. It's got to be Ted, because if we don't save Ted, it's game over. I'm going to hold off before we use it, though. So what we do right now is we can't, unfortunately, give him water because we have none. You eat now, you eat tomorrow, and then you eat the day after. That's how it's going to play out. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon, or else. Alrighty. What do we have here? Day 14. Okay. Open this up. Or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. Mary Jane's giant, well, she's kind of really robust, but I don't think she's a giant, Falcon. Her diet could use a little food. Everyone has to drink, including Mary Jane. Oh, I'm not sure, man. This is going to be pretty bad. We have to drink by tomorrow, meaning our boy has to come back. And I don't think he's coming back. It doesn't seem like he is. So you eat now, and that's all we can do for now. We can't keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can at least start thinking about getting away as far as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought that the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own, the escaping part, not the ruining part, of course. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears open. Yeah, well, I have news for you. We can't really do that right now. Oh, Timmy's back. Oh, he brought water. My boy. My boy. You saved us. Oh, good God, my firstborn. You look so bad. But at least you brought water. Day 15. If there's one thing we need, it's the radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts. It might be transmitted in our area. Inside of that, or strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. We were afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Our expedition went directly to visit the primary school, not for education, of course. Oh no, we were desperate for supplies, and the school was our best chance of getting them. Everybody adored the lunch lady. She was almost 80, and everything she touched tasted great and smelled of tomato. Now we know our secret, tomato soup cans. The biology class had an aquarium. The fish had died since no one had fed them, but the aquarium water could still be drinkable. There was little enough for a few bottles. And we got 2 water, okay. The geography classroom was very poorly equipped. The only useful items we could find was a map of our town. Still better than nothing. Well, we already had a map, didn't we? Or no, we didn't. Hey, good on you, Timbo. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition, so we had to come back, and he got sick, too. Alright, Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Didn't we just feed that woman? And Timmy should eat something. Timmy fell sick. Water is all Dolores wants, and Ted's stomach is rumbling. Okay, so I think now we have to feed Ted. Mary Jane, I believe I fed you not too long ago. I think you're fine. Well, maybe I'll give her some food as well. We need to drink water, right? No water, we all die. And Timmy, do you need water, dog? Timmy should eat something. Well, he came back from the expedition, so you know what? He deserves some food. There you go. And we have a medkit. I'm not sure who I should give this medkit to. I'm thinking Ted, because it's game over otherwise, but do we really need it for just an illness, or what's the thing here? I feel like we should give it to our son. I mean, he's the one who probably got, like, you know, radiation and whatnot. I'm gonna give it to Ted, just because I have a feeling that if he doesn't get it and he dies, it's game over. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. Despite his need for a map, Ted could try his best on the surface. Dolores is pretty good shape. Oh, for a nap, not a map. Mary Jane is feeling excellent, and Timmy seems quite enthusiastic about the trip. Mary Jane, I'm gonna probably send you out tomorrow. I'm sorry, Mary Jane, but, you know, let's be honest, one less mouth to feed, right? I know it's morbid. We never thought we'd live to see dancing cockroaches. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is they probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is that they're huge and will probably attack us when they get a chance. This is what we use the insecticide for. There you go. I'm going to hold on to the Boy Scout because we could use that to fix some stuff sometimes. So we have day 16 over here. Alright, Ted is looking good now. Good. Medkit's been used. Alrighty, let's see here. Day 16. That was close. A nest of those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst. Yet radioactive roaches? Yikes, you're telling me, game. Bugs freak me out. Cockroaches especially. I can't imagine a big, mutated cockroach. I would just shit myself instantly and just fall over dead from a heart attack. Aren't there any drugs we could give Mary Jane? No, we do not have anything. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. Timmy, you'll probably get some water, but in 2 days, so day 18. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted has recovered from his sickness. Alrighty, so food? Food, I think? And Timmy is going to get water in day 18. Dolores is not eaten for a while. I'm going to give her some food now. And Mary Jane is fine, other than just, you know, the sickness. So, well, we have no more medkits, unfortunately. So food, and water for Timmy at day 18. So we go forward. We are going to send Mary Jane out. I'm sorry to say. This is a good day to go outside, stretch a bit, get some fresh toxic air, maybe scavenge a thing or two. We could use the extra supplies. That is if we want to survive. So, Mary Jane, you know what? Timmy did it. Now it's your turn. You don't want to be the sibling that, you know, falls short to the other one, right? So there you go. Alrighty, how about we do this? We're going to call an episode here. We are in day 17, which is going pretty good so far. So, we will come back next episode and find out how we go from here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support. It does mean a lot. I will catch you next time.